Thank you for joining us on another Wednesday. And yes, you guys probably seen it all over my social media. We have a special guest today. We have Mr. Diya Shakoor in the building. Look, I'm going to give everyone a little moment to go ahead and plug in. Those who are listening, be sure to give us a call with any questions, 804-905-8333. Also, follow Sip and Chat on Facebook and IG. That's sip.chat.vibe. And we air live on The Factory Radio. That's DA Factory Radio. Diya,
yes.
Tell them where they can find you at right quick.
Where they can find me? Oh, Diya Shakoor on Facebook. You can find me at the author Diya Shakoor on Facebook, and I just put the link up so y'all can check me out. And the author Diya Shakoor on Instagram.
All right, so y'all probably wonder what author, huh? What? Look, I know some of y'all been paying attention to my page. I don't know how you not can pay attention because he's been everywhere on my stories and page. But yeah, so we have an author from here, RVA, with his book, you guys, and it is called The Grand Scheme of Life. Interesting, right? And you wonder how this guy has like the keys to the grand scheme of life. So before we jump into it, I just want to let you guys know that we will be giving away a free copy of the book. We will be giving away a free copy of the book. And look, from page 1, I'm still reading it, but I would say from page 1, you're stuck like Chuck. The reviews that you guys see is real. So look, the gift is going to go to the most interactive, the most active person during the show, all right? So, right quick, Diya.
Yes.
I love your energy, bro. I love your energy.
I'm always like this.
All the time.
All the time.
Oh, Lord. So, look, tell us about Diya. Where are you from? Are you from Richmond?
Well, I'm originally from the DMV area, Landover, on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. I moved here a few years ago. I'm retired Army.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm retired Army. So after I retired from the Army, I moved up here to be closer to my sons. So, yeah, and I currently live, here in the area.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I like it. It's nice. It's cool. The people are cool. It's fun. It's not too much, but it's not too little.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just enough.
All right, so you transition here to Richmond, Virginia.
Uh-huh.
Do you come from a big family, a small family?
A big family. Well, I'm the oldest of 9 kids.
Of 9?
I'm the oldest of 9 kids.
Who know it?
Yep. My pops was putting in work.
Hey.
You know what I'm talking about? And I have 3 older half siblings. That was, what I'm saying, pops was getting it in. If they, you know how they talk about the dudes that rode the caddies back in the 70s?
That was your pops.
Oh, man, he ain't about the caddy, but he act like he did. You know what I'm talking about?
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So, did you as a person, because, and I'm asking about you as a person because as I began to read the book, I was like, is this him? I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But you as a person, how would you describe yourself just as a person? Before you got your author fame,
Oh, well, me as a person, I mean, high energy, realist, bluntly honest, and I guess, I'm happy. I'm not content, but I'm happy, because I've been through some with me being in the military for all that time, I've been through some things in my life. So I guess I can say I'm in a place right now of legit healing. Like I feel healed.
Hey.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like I'm me. There's no changes from this point.
Right.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
look.
Yeah.
And by the way, thank you for your service, for putting in that work. I know it is not an easy job.
Yeah.
So,
somebody had to do it though.
Yeah, look, somebody had to do it.
Yeah.
And if it was easy, everyone would do it then, right?
Yeah, fact.
So I want to talk about this brand. I kind of want to just take my time into this book and also into the things you have coming up. So first, why do you think you have the grand scheme of life?
Well, colors. I mean, we all think we got it figured out, so I just got to tell it from the way I think it is. Because the book is about a single mother, and she's trying to make it through life. She's trying to figure out ways through life, and she has two adult sons. Her two adult sons, one is a bum, is at home. The other one is working 9 to 5. Don't know if you want to be in the streets or not. So it's like urban fiction story, like
right.
typical hood book. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I ain't gonna say typical hood book because it's a good read. The storyline is going to draw you in.
Yeah, definitely. You guys, I'm only into chapter 2, but immediately it feels so relatable because if you haven't lived in that situation, you know a friend. It's real life shit. It's like for real things that I experience, you experience, just people in general will experience.
From the minor characters to the major characters, there's all it's people in there talking shit. It's like people in there, they vibing with each other, there's partying, you know what I'm saying, it's clubbing, you know what I'm saying, there's dudes out here looking for women. Like it's real life stuff that we deal with on a regular basis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so far what I'm getting from it is that with everything there's maybe a lesson in it too. If you read and comprehend, there are lessons in it as well, right?
Yep, they are. That's why I put the quotes at the beginning of every chapter. Okay.
All right. So look, we have more questions to come, but we do want to make sure we get some of these songs in. Before I say the first song, I just want to say thank you everyone who sends music to Sip and Chat. If you want to send your music to Sip and Chat, email it to sip.chat.vibe. I'm sorry, you guys. sip.chat@gmail.com. That's sipp.chat@gmail.com. This first song is by Kevin Jackson, and it's called Red.
Time to get it on, let's get to it. I'm ready to do it. Down to do it all, baby. Come on, let me prove it. Got the time and the place. If you don't like it, you can choose it. By the end of the night, I guarantee you're gonna lose it. Don't worry, it's the bad baby, about to tear it up. Lights off, lights on the roller, feel fine. Let me lay it down and slide the pants off, nice and slow. I'm a tease a couple places, then you already know. Lord, magically, I used to take it easy with these women, but I needed you. I just knew I had to get it. You said you ain't the type to give it up just so easy, and I have to work a little harder if you wanna please me. I can take it, my interest ain't gotta fake it, but I guarantee you, couple hours, I won't see you naked. Prepare your underwear to be removed, and I hope that you can take the sexy things I do to you. Time to get it on, let's get to it. I'm ready to do it. Down to do it all, baby. Come on, let me prove it. Got the time and the place. If you don't like it, you can choose it. By the end of the night, I guarantee you're gonna lose it. Don't worry, it's the bad baby, about to tear it up. Lights on, lights on the roller, feel fine. Let me lay it down and slide the pants off, nice and slow. I'ma tease a couple places, then you And she's got a huge mirror that be hanging on the wall. The clothes are coming off and we both talking reckless. The next thing we gon' talk about is what to eat for breakfast. But in the meantime, it's the free time. She said the hell with the breakfast, come and meet mine. Time to get it on, let's get to it. I'm ready to do it. Down to do it all, baby. Come on, let me do it. Got the time and the place. If you don't like it, you can choose it. By the end of the night, I guarantee it's all losing. Don't worry, the bed, baby, about to tear it up. Lights on, the roller, be a bother. Let me lay it down and slide the pants off like some stuff. All the diva got my places, and you already know. Lord have mercy, see, I promise you the time of your life. When I say what I'm gonna do, I'll do it. And it ain't even the end of the night. We're headed to round 7, let's get to it. Time to get it on, let's get to it. I'm ready to do it. Time to do it all, baby. Come on, let me do it. Got the time and the place. If you don't like it, you can choose it. By the end of the night, I guarantee it's all losing. Don't worry if the bed's baby about to tear it up. Lights on the roller, be a bop. Let me lay it down and slide the pants off like some stuff. I'ma take a couple places and you already know. Lord have mercy.
All right, you guys. Again, that was Kevin Jackson with Red. All right, Kevin, you trying to put people in the mood to see hitting those long notes. Okay, you want us to hear your vocals. Thank you for sending in the song. Definitely appreciate that. So now that you guys have got a snippet of what the book is about, let's dig a little bit more into Mr. Diya.
Yes.
All right, so what made you decide this is the time I'm going to write a book and this is what this book is going to be about?
Well, I've been a lifelong writer. Like, I was in the music game for a little while, you know, writing songs, writing. I did poetry in high school and everything like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it was the quarantine. I was sitting in the house by myself, you know what I'm saying? And it was boring, and it was really nothing to do. And I sat down. I was on a show last year, and I told a couple of my friends, I said, man, I want to write a book. Watch what I tell you. They said, man, you ain't going to write no book. And they started laughing. I'm like, dang, I hate that's how y'all feel about me. And then I sat down and started writing the book, and then everything just started coming together. And then as I started reading it, as I started writing it, I started reading it. I was like, I like this part, I like this part, I like this part. So, and then it started turning out good. So I was like, okay, I'm about to finish this project. And then I finished the project. And it was the first of many to come.
First of many, absolutely.
Yeah,
and we're going to hear about what's coming up later this year in a moment. So the quarantine seemed to brought out the best in a lot of people as far as their creative juices and what have you. So I'm glad that I'm glad you put the thought into action, because that's a huge part into having any type of success.
During the quarantine, like literally during the quarantine, I tell people this all the time. In 2020, is two things that everybody should learn: that you can't depend on no 9 to 5.
Hey.
And if you can't went into the quarantine without a hustle, you came out without one, it's just not in you.
Yeah.
It's not in you. Like if you literally, if you didn't pick something up instead of being an alcoholic, or whatever the case may be, picking up a vice, it's not in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's some real shit right there. Because like I said, that 9 to 5, it was an eye opener. I mean, luckily I cut my job, but a lot of people were affected by it, and then that should have been an eye opener that you need a hustle, and your hustle need a hustle. And
I didn't lose mine either, but I had a lot of people that was affected by it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
absolutely. So was there particular things in life that happened that influenced the book?
Well, I was a little bit older when my pops rolled out. So I seen a lot of my mother's struggles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. The story's not my story, but in the hood I grew up in, single mothers ran rampant. You feel what I'm saying? And we was just out there doing things to be doing things. We was out there. We was trying to have fun, and we was trying to make money. We was trying to do whatever we could. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we ain't know no better. There wasn't no real male presence. And the real male presence we did have was our OGs, and they was doing dirt too. So it's like what we learning from them.
I already know. So look, you guys make sure to plug in your questions in the comment. Again, we're giving away a free copy of this book, The Grand Scheme of Life, and it is a page turner from the very first page. I cannot make this up. So again, just based on being interactive during the show. Right quick, I want to shout out everyone that's watching live. KD Johnson, thank you for your continual support. Corey J, thank you. Bars Nice, you already know it's a lot. Brenda, hey Brenda. Robin, yes, Robin, boss lady of the Factory Radio. Y'all already know what's up. Envy Rue, you're going to catch her here later this month. Shout out to you. Nikki, thank you for whopping. And, of course, everyone else is tuned in on while we here at the Factory Radio. So, again, key in your questions. What's your favorite part of the book?
My favorite part is the funniest chapter. Because it is the glue to it. Section 8, baby.
Section 8, baby. Isn't that title already catchy enough?
Mm-hmm.
Section 8, baby.
Section 8, baby, because it literally is the glue that sets the movement for the rest of the book. That one and that chapter and, let me see. That chapter and I think chapter 13, Hell No.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Can we get a snippet? Don't tell us about the show, but why are those your favorite two chapters?
Well, I'm not going to tell what happened in Section 8, baby, but just know that two of the main characters that make the storyline flow met in that chapter.
Okay.
They met in that chapter, and they met because they was about to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once the main character said his name, the dude was like, "Oh, you the guy that so and so know," and they tied the story together.
Okay.
Yeah, so it ties the story together.
Look, you guys, and when I tell you it's very relatable, just in sections where he's talking about actually catching the buzz. How many of us have caught the GRTC? Probably not the new routes, but back in the day, the GRTC, and looking at the shoes and the mindsets of different people. I'm telling you.
Standing at the bus stop being at the bus stop with Jordans on.
With Jordans on.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
to go work at what? Walmart.
To go work at Walmart.
But this is what we do.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, I've probably done it a couple of times younger, but the point I'm trying to get across is this is what we do. And this book is just prime examples. And it's kind of on the outside looking in, and it drops these little golden nuggets on different perspectives, or like really you could just kind of take it how you want to take it, but hopefully to get it.
Say, even in the beginning with Uncle Lou. Well, Uncle Lou said, you know what I'm saying? He said, man, don't no woman want no broke man. So you know what I'm saying? No broke man no rich man is ugly. So go get you some money.
Yeah.
No rich man is ugly.
Right. That's in the very beginning.
That's
I read that.
No rich man is ugly. So go get you some money.
All right. So we have a question. Envy Ruth, thank you for your question. She wants to know what was the most difficult part of the writing process? What would you advise those wanting to write their own book?
The most difficult part about it was staying consistent with the storyline. I had to, by the time I got to chapter 10, I had to go back to chapter 2 to make sure it flowed, because I wanted all the chapters to tie together, right? And then the best advice I could give anybody that sit down writing their project is to stay consistent. Because there were times that I went days at a time where I didn't write, or weeks at a time that I didn't write. So what I had to do is I had to start dedicating an hour or 2 hours a day to just sitting down and writing projects. Nothing's going to make you feel better than having your project in your hand.
Right.
Bro, please believe that. Like when it's all said and done, you can sit down, even if you only send one copy, you're going to have a copy in your hand and say, you did it. And you got to have the mindset like you want to finish it. Goals, goals, goals. That's it. If you can finish this, you can finish anything. You feel what I'm saying? If you start it, you can finish it. It's a mindset.
I can only imagine how much mental control you need to write a book, because like you said, you have to kind of make sure you're staying on key with the last chapter and it all flows.
Yep.
And see, I got a big imagination. My book will be everywhere. Every chapter will be a new something.
But that was the hard part, because I started out that way.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to some of my friends that were like, real readers. They was like, well, why was he doing this in this part?
Yeah.
This don't make sense. So I was
Right.
like, then I went back and I redid everything, and then stuff started tying together. And then when I started sending it out to readers, and they was like, dude, you got winner with this.
It's a banger.
Yeah, you got winner with this. I was like, man, you just told me that with no friends. Like, no, I told you it sucked last time.
Hey, you know you got honest friends, Brad.
Yeah,
You got
real.
honest friends. So who's your biggest supporter right now? Or not right now, during your process, tell us about your support system and how important it was to have a support system, if you have one.
Well, it was just me in the house, and then everything that I do, literally everything that I do, I try to do that. I try to make my kids proud. I got
Right.
2 sons. I try to make them proud. So it's like they see me sit down, going through work. When I'm out here at these events selling books, I'm like, come on, put your shirts on. Let's go. We going to sell books.
Yeah.
I want them to see that if you work hard, you know what I'm saying, it pays off. So that's my everything I do is for them. That's why I changed a lot of my lifestyle. Like, I want to be around for them. I stopped eating meat. You know what I'm saying? I started back working out 5 days a week. You feel what I'm saying? I started trying to be a better me,
Right.
so I could be around the long haul for them.
Hey.
You feel what I'm saying? So, and then I had friends. I definitely had friends. You know what I'm saying? That supported me along the way. It was like, hey man, you got it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. A team of them: Deborah, Serena, Ryan. Like, it was Malvin. It was a team of people. A pool. Like, the list goes on and on and on. Like, people just like, yes, keep going, man, keep going. You can do it. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? My family, my brothers and sisters, even though they love is different though.
Yeah.
They love, man, nobody about to read that shit, man. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? But I know what they mean by it.
Right. So that's good. Sounds like you have a dope support system, and you guys, with anything that you're trying to do and get accomplished, that support system is more important than what you can imagine. Look, again, you guys, the number 804-905-8333. Be sure to call in with your questions or comment. Latifah Jordan, definitely see you. She said that was solid advice, so thanks for providing that advice. We're going to go into another song, and then we have a drinking game. Look, this is the perfect time to interact with us and win a free copy of The Grand Scheme of Life. Alright, so we got a drinking game coming up, but before we play this drinking game, we're going to play Mr. R.V. Jones. This man is so talented lyrically, like, just a great ball of energy, good energy. R.V.A. Jones, and it's called No Regular. You make sure you tune into this song and support him.
I wish this nigga heard it fucked up and bring me my smoke. This nigga know I need my gas.
You know I ain't smoking no regular. This shit gon' kill the competitors. Medicinal smoke like it's medical. It's burning my nostril, it's wonderful. I burn one and sip on that jungle juice. I trust in my plug and he coming through. I usually get one, but I order 2. And this shit is fire, you gon' get a few. You know I ain't smoking no regular. This shit gon' kill the competitors. Medicinal smoke like it's medical. It's burning my nostril, it's wonderful. I burn one and sip on that jungle juice. I trust in my plug and he coming through. I usually get one, but I order 2. And this shit is fire, you gon' get a few. You know I be smoking on Durban. Like the fly with the wax, I'm swerving. Like the bow with the thrax, I'm splurging. The plug try to tax, I curve them. I'm spinning a stack, I'm burning. I got OG Angelino flavors. Hotel burning lotto paper. Randall wrote the Bible paper. New strand called Ronald Reagan. Gorilla glue in the big pen. COs on the payroll. Blue dream at the state pen. Smoke clouds at the day's end. Half a bell got a way in. If you scared, just stay in. The kush all like straight gin. You know I be coughing and hacking. Pull up at the light and I cause a distraction. Might catch me rolling a Rillo. The butt like a boulder. Somehow it's gon' fit though. You know I be rolling with soldiers. We smoking the doja. You notice the odor. The club pack, no promoter. A dub sack ain't gon' hold us. You know I ain't smoking no regular. This shit gon' kill the competitors. Medicinal smoke like it's medical. It's burning my nostril, it's wonderful. I burn one and sip on that jungle juice. I trust in my plug and he coming through. I usually get one, but I order 2. And this shit is fire, you gon' get a few. You know I ain't smoking no regular. This shit gon' kill the competitors. Medicinal smoke like it's medical. It's burning my nostril, it's wonderful. I burn one and sip on that jungle juice. I trust in my plug and he coming through. I usually get one, but I order two. If this shit is fire, you gon' get a few. You know we gon' smoke out the pillow. Roll that bitch long as a limo. It's cloudy and fog in the windows. So stop at the store for the relos. Do not burn this smoke, it's a rental. We ride, we vibe, it's simple. We high, we live, official. 100 way down to the gristle. But under the bone and the tissue. I light up a bone, it's a missile. I roll up a cone, see the crystals. I can't hide the clip, see the pistol. I smoke on the clip and I save that. I grew me some gas and I blazed that. I made me some cash and I laid that. I push that little bama like Maybach. You know I ain't smoking no regular. This shit gon' kill the competitors. Medicinal smoke like it's medical. It's burning my nostril, it's wonderful. I burn one and sip on that jungle juice. I trust in my plug and he coming through. I usually get one, but I order two. If this shit is fire, you gon' get a few.
Ooh. That was RVA Jones, no regular. Look, I didn't even want the song to end. I did not want this song to end. That is definitely a banger. RVA Jones, keep that music coming. Y'all, sip.chat@gmail.com. That's SIPP.chat@gmail.com. Look, FYI, that's the type of shit I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. So, look, alright. So, look, we have our drinking game. Let me get out that zone, because I could have hit that drink on repeat and forgot I was online. So, look, we got our drinking games. And, look, if y'all are ready to play the drinking games, go ahead and throw some hearts up in the comment section. Again, you can call in 804-905-8333 to participate. Right quick, while we're waiting on everyone to get ready, tell them where they can find you at again.
Man, y'all can find me on IG, the author, Diya Shakoor, DIYA SHAKOOR. You can find me on Facebook, Diya Shakoor. You can find me on Twitter, Writing Bama. I forgot to plug that one earlier. Writing Bama, BAMMA. I'm from the DMV area, of course. And you can find me on Fanbase, the Author D Shakoor, Clubhouse Author D Shakoor. You know what I'm saying? Just follow me somewhere. I'm trying to get my Instagram followers up, so follow me at the Author Diya Shakoor. Please.
Look, his links are on the page, you guys. Follow him on IG. Look, this is not something. He didn't come in here with a notebook and give it to me and say this is a book. This man deserved the damn follow, and that's for real. Because I'm really tough on books, because my attention span for good books, I'm like, and this is good, and it got me locked. So make sure to follow him on IG. And also the books are available on Amazon for you guys. Like, I want to read it now. Guess what? Next day delivery. Yep. It is on there. So be sure to purchase it on Amazon. Barnes & Noble,
Books of Millions. I'm working on getting it in Walmart everywhere right now.
Hey, y'all go to Walmart.
And guess what? And I got hard copies. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? We can work it out. I get it to you. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Plug it in.
All right, so look. We got some buzzers for the game. You got your buzzer?
Yeah.
Can you hit it for me? Diya is on the money. And I am on the hype, okay? So look, I'm going to play for the audience, of course, because I know the answers. If the audience, and there's like a little delay, so be fair, you know, Diya, be fair. If the audience gets this right before you, I'm going to hit this. Well, if they give an answer before you, I'm going to hit it. If they're wrong, I'm going to take a shot. But if they're right, you're going to take a shot, okay? All right, and vice versa. If you hit it and you're wrong, you take a shot. But if you're right, I take a shot. Okay?
It's like drunk family feud.
Hey. All right, you guys. So I hope you got your drinks. Ooh, wait, I don't need my Google picking up my. Okay, so I hope you guys got your drinks ready. This first is okay. So it's guess this author. Okay. And let me take my book. I don't know. You got the grand scheme of life, so you might be looking over here.
I ain't about to be looking at it. I don't be out here cheating. I'm playing fair.
All right, so who's this author? They're from RVA, The Bank Sisters, A Hustler's Wife. 5.
I just read The Hustler's Wife.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, I just read The Hustler's Wife too.
Anyone else want to take a shot? Call in 804-905-8333. So look, I know a lot of y'all don't read, but I'm telling you, these books and these authors are people that you definitely want to. So Nikki Turner, yes,
That's right.
Jamaica got it right. Thank you. I'm gonna hit the buzzer on her. Jamaica Turner, thank you. Not Jamaica Turner, I'm sorry, Nikki Turner. Jamaica, thank you for the answer.
Yeah, Nikki Turner, because she wrote about that young old girl messing with that drug dealer.
She got Riding Dirty on I-95.
Yeah.
When that book came out, that was the book that got everyone's attention in the 804. Oh, Nikki.
And then she talked about, like, when she was talking about spots in the book, I was like, yeah, man, that's right around the corner.
Yeah. Facts. So, all right, who is this author? These are the titles of the books. Life After Death, A Deeper Love, Midnight, The Coldest Winter Ever, Gangsters.
Oh yeah, Sister Soldier.
Okay.
I know that one.
Okay.
I just read that too.
All right.
Whenever. Yeah, I just read that.
Yeah, so it was definitely Sister Soldier. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my shot.
I'm a reader. If you don't know, during the pandemic, I read 85 books.
What?
Yeah, when we was locked down, I read 85 books.
Insane. That's insane.
So yeah, I'm a reader. TV is cool, but I only watch Family Guy and you know what I'm saying, and football.
Man, at least you got a good cartoon. Family Guy flick. Alright, so and right quick, let's see. Crystal, if you have something you want to send to Sip and Chat, please email it to sip.chat@gmail.com, sip.chat@gmail.com. Thank you. And so, you peeping. That's how you got the grand scheme of life, huh?
Nah, man. They know cheat code in this.
You guys, this next one, who is this author? Afterburn, Dear G-Spot, Addicted, The Sex Chronicles, Purple Panties. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let me repeat this back. Addicted, Afterburn, Dear G-Spot.
Zane?
Yeah!
I had to think about it.
Okay, so look. Hold on. Because someone popped that answer, Jamaica again. Shout out! Ooh, Jamaica, you on the hype. So I'm going to just say both of us should take a shot.
Okay.
All right, to be fair.
Yep. I was reading Vengeance, and that's why she had some sex scenes in there. I was like, I'm gonna kind of mold my sex scenes around like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the same movie would be wild.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so.
They have you think you were looking at a movie the whole time you reading a book.
Yeah, for real.
All right, you guys. So this one, all right. So this is gonna get a little bit more challenging. And thank you, Jamaica. You know you read your books, girl. Yes. Who is this?
She's Googling the answer.
She's Googling. She can't Google. She might can Google while she live. But nah, I believe Jamaica read these books. Sing Jamaica, okay? Who is this author? Raised as a goon, ghost of a murder's mama, dirty money. So I know a lot of people ain't gonna get this. The most popular book is Raised as a Goon.
That's my reading list.
Ghost of a Murder
you said
Mama.
Dirty Money sounds familiar.
Dirty Money. Alright, so look, I'm going to get an answer. The author name is Ghost. Jamaica says she's stuck now. Alright, so look. Audience stuck, you stuck. I'm going to take a shot with you. But this author name is Ghost. And Raised as a Goon is definitely a good book. It's kind of, and you know what, shout out to you, because it's really hard to find good books by, it's some, but it's more about women authors, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wait, it's some sex scenes in there.
Okay. Is it detailed? I like juicy stuff.
So it's detailed a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just, it gives you enough, but the sex scene is going to have you dying laughing, Section 8, baby.
Okay.
That's the one that's the one that's going to take you out. You're like, oh, what is this and why?
We got one more game question, and then I'm going to talk about your upcoming projects, okay?
Okay.
So, who is this author? For the Love of Money, Fly Girl, Boss Lady, Diary of a Groupie, Dirty Old Men. Come on, this is a popular one too.
Superhead.
Oh, no, this ain't Superhead. it's not Superhead. It sounds like this could be a Superhead title, so real shit. It didn't sound like it. Let me read this again. And no, people, it's not Superhead. It's For the Love of Money, Fly Girl, Boss Lady, Diary of a Groupie, and Dirty Old Men. Alright, you guys. This is Omar Tyree. Omar Tyree. He's another very popular. To me, he could fall in there with the, I don't know about Zane. He could fall in there with maybe Nikki Turner. Zane and Sister Soldier is really kind of hard to match.
Them title names, I think it's one of these, you know what I'm saying? One of these IG models. You know what I'm talking about?
Add it to your 85.
I sure will.
So look.
I sure will.
You have another project, another book coming out. Tell us about the upcoming project.
Well, I delved into something dark and deep on the next book. So the next book is called Betrayal of the Black Bastard, right? And, you know, in this country, I mean, on a serious note, in this country, there's a problem with human trafficking. So, this story is about a 9-year-old black boy. He's a billionaire. He's in his 20s now. He's a billionaire, but nobody knows how he got his money. But when he was 9 years old, he got abducted into human trafficking. So I'm telling his story through therapy.
Okay, so the author is the therapist?
The therapist is going to be questioning. Is going to be talking to him. Because apparently she's the best therapist in the game, and he's going to be talking to her about his life story and everything like that. And he's going through things in real time. Okay. That he's not going to talk about because he want to address everything he went through growing up. But the book is about human trafficking, and it's deep. It's deep. I put statistics in there about human trafficking and all stuff, and this one has another real feel because he was 9 years old and it happened at Kingston, Maine. Wow. Yeah, so.
Wow. So, are any of the events in the book based on true stories, or again, things that's real life just happening around us?
It's just real life things that's happening around us. Like, I actually had to do a little bit of research for this book. Okay. Yeah, so it's just real life things that's happening around us, and but he's a billionaire, so evidently it's a good news story that he made it back. But his journey along the way, the things he had to do and how he got his money is what's gonna make everybody like, dang, he had to do all that.
So what would you say would be the main emotion someone would get when they read this upcoming book?
They're gonna be happy for him. They're gonna be happy for him in the beginning when they start reading. But with their attitude when they start reading about the parents, their attitude is going on. They're like, oh man, his parents are so cool, blah blah blah. Right. But it's gonna start turning when he starts getting older. Okay. Yeah, because the parents. Whew.
So why take that route as far as your next book? Go from the grand scheme of life and to the trafficking portion.
I wanted to challenge myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to challenge myself to see if I could do it. And truth be told, like nobody wants to read the same kind of books from an author. They want to see how far they can reach out. It's like for instance, it's like Tyler Perry movies, right? You know, like Tyler Perry was doing all these movies, Diya movies and all that stuff right there. Then he did Alex Cross. Like he started reaching out to do different roles and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? He had to expand out. So I just wanted to challenge myself to expand out on this. And then the third book that's coming is the sequel to this book.
Okay, so it is going to be a sequel.
Yeah, it's already done.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're busy.
All right.
This is busy.
I dedicate a couple hours a day to write.
Okay.
While I'm on the clock.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with multitasking. I cannot.
If anybody will be watching, I was just playing.
This is all fun and games. It's a podcast. He's working hard. He's working hard. He's not working on his book at all. Okay.
I'm working hard. Trying to get my money.
There's a couple more questions I want to ask you, of course. I want to go ahead and play this third song. This is from Tayshawn Blanding. So I want to give a special shout out to Tayshawn for just overall staying strong. His mom recently passed. And so he's kind of, just based on what I've been seeing through social media, high spirits, still pushing through, and I know it's not easy. So thank you for taking the time out of your moment of grievance to send us this song. Beautiful vocals. I don't know if you and Drea Q have a song together, but beautiful vocals. I love your vocals. This is called Messed Up by Trayshawn Blandon.
Sending healing energy to that young man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think you understand what you done to me. I don't think you really understand how your trauma made me look, the wasted time you took. But I'll rise above your shadow. I'll soar above the pain. I won't let you succeed. You won't win, not again. 'Cause you're messed up, so messed up. You don't realize how scarred you are. You are, but I'm praying for you, praying for you. 'Cause you're so messed up. You're so messed up, so messed up. You don't realize how scarred you are. You are, but I'm praying for you, praying for you. 'Cause you're so messed up. I need to know where your heart is. Let me know if you're human, so human, but I can't lie, can't lie. I feel bad for you. Because the fact of the matter is, you'll never see what's true. Yeah, so true. That you're messed up, so messed up. You don't realize how scarred you are. Scarred you are. But I'm praying for you. 'Cause you're so messed up. You're so messed up. Yeah, you're messed up. Woo. So messed up. You don't realize how scarred you are. No. But listen here. I'm praying for you. 'Cause you're so messed up. You're so messed up. You're so messed up. So messed up. Yeah. You're so messed up. Praying for you. I'm praying for you. 'Cause you're so messed up. You're so messed up.
Woo!
Whoa! Hey, that was fire.
Woo!
Hey, that was fire.
Yeah!
Whoa!
What the?
That
Oh!
one was fire.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Look! Shout out to Tayshawn Blandon. Pride.
Amazing.
Amazing.
That's a
Fire,
banger.
like,
Amazing.
That's a banger.
that was a
Yeah.
banger for real.
Man, look. His name on social media, you guys, is Tayshawn Blandon. The name of the song is called Messed Up. He's here, RVA. RVA got so much talent.
Yeah.
So much talent. Look, a lot of good responses from that. We have Nichelle Twitty say it's lit. She done gave fire signs throughout the whole thing. Jamaica said she could feel his soul in that. Yeah, like you sung that. You sung that. They need to put that thing on a movie. Like you need to be making songs for movies, You need to be. Look, I'm not even your manager, but just now I thought I was. But yeah, shout out to you. I thought I was your manager. I'm not, but okay. So shout out.
And fire, man. At a minimum, we need to go right for somebody.
Yeah.
At a minimum.
Right. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. So again, thanks everyone for sending in that music. So, back to you, Diya.
Yes.
Yes, I love your energy. So, just a real question. Do you think it was more difficult so as far as being here in the city, I know you're not from here, but you live here. Now, how long you been here?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 3 years?
Two. Almost 2.
Oh, so you new though.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
I know what some spots at, though. I know what some spots at, though. I get around.
Welcome. So, all right. So, just as a black male, do you think it was more difficult to say, I'm gonna take the route of being an author instead of doing music or something in the entertainment, like music entertainment field?
Well,
that you used to write.
Yeah. Well, even then, I mean, I still, when people hit me up to this day, I still write music.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm like, okay, cool, man. Just send me the beat and let me see what I can do with it. You feel what I'm saying? Just make sure I get my percentage. I know how to make it work. I know how it works. You need to go right, you let me know. All right? But I chose this route because literally there are a lot of black authors out here. Like there are tons of black authors out here. But there are young black boys out here. They don't believe they are. So that's why I try to put my face out there as much as I can, doing shows and doing events and stuff like that. And I tell, when I go talk to my sons and they friends and my nephews and all stuff, like, look, yeah, I wrote a book. Y'all know y'all can write a book too.
Right.
Like, y'all can write a book too. I just want to be an influence for the young black males. Like, it's more to the world than basketball, football, and rapping. Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's get out here. Let's write these books. Let's tell people what our life is really about besides doing music.
Right.
Because not everybody don't make it in music.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, everybody don't make it as an author. Everybody don't make it to the NBA and stuff like that. So, I mean, at some point in time, there has to be realistic expectations.
Right.
So, tell people about your life through the pen and the paper.
Okay, I definitely agree. Definitely agree. Because everything is not for everyone. Some people are just very talented with words, but lyrically or just in the music industry is not their cup of tea. Would you say that
it's oversaturated? The music industry is oversaturated.
Yeah.
Because everybody has the capabilities to record music.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, very oversaturated. So it's like it went from when I was doing it back in the day to only being like maybe 1 million people doing it now. You got it's 400 million people in this country. You probably got like 100 million rappers out here now.
Big fact.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And what T-Pain said not long ago, everybody sounding the same.
And they all said yeah. I mean, they all rap it fast and harmonize and stuff like that. There's no original sound no more.
Yeah.
And the ones that do have original sound are the ones that's going to be around. This is like Moneybagg Yo. He don't sound like nobody else. He gonna be around in a few years. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like but everybody else that's doing their thing. Look at I'll tell you this, because I just had this conversation with my nephew. Look at the freshman class from 5 years ago. How many of them still around right now?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Sad thing about it, 5 years ain't even a long span.
Ain't even a long time.
Yeah.
That's
a good question. So, just because you handle both, like you wrote music and now you're writing a book, would you say that maybe it could go hand in hand for someone who's currently writing music and say, maybe it's not for me? So do you think someone who's writing music can write a book and vice versa?
It is, yes, actually. Because I mean, there are some rappers out here a lot of these rappers that do make it rap their pain. They rap what they've been through. So they you know what I'm saying? So they rap their pain. It's easy to articulate that story out in a book.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can say that about people that rap about stuff they really don't do. It's easy for them to write fiction work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it can translate. It's just you gotta have more patience with this. You can go in the studio and not write nothing and say what you want. You know what I'm saying? Or you can sit down, you can write a song out and plot it out like that. Just how you structure a song, you can sit down and structure a book out.
Okay, I like that feedback.
Yeah.
Definitely like that feedback. Because there's a lot of people that write and can't sing, but they do a really good job at writing. And people may not want to give them a chance because they're not known or, they're not popular. So definitely consider transitioning that energy into writing a book possibly.
Even if you do poetry books.
Yeah.
Like you can if your rhymes, if you feel like you're not doing what you should be with the music, you can put those rhymes in the book and poetry book, but it can be just with your rap center.
Yeah.
I mean, easy translation. You can do the poet, you can double dip, register your music the right way, BMI, ASCAP, etc., etc. Register it the right way. You can record the songs. You can put them same lyrics because they belong to you in a book and sell the book.
Right.
I'm just saying, as long as you copyright and trademark them lyrics, they belong to you.
Hey, and
But
that's
you,
dope.
I'm just saying.
That's dope. We have recently had Demi Power. She's a poet, and now she has some tracks out. So it's definitely possible. It's being done here in RBA. And again, we've had some people on the show that's doing that. Do you right now offer like mentorship to children or young adults or people who's trying to get a feel of writing a book? They in their mind is like, I want to write a book, but they're kind of lost and don't know which way to go.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, and this is crazy because it's not with the children right now. I'm more helping adults out right now.
Okay.
Adults, since I finished my project and they read my project, they said, well, how did you get started? How did you stay consistent? Et cetera, et cetera. I've been giving advice to more adults that want to write books now than anything over like the last 3 or 4 months. And I give them honest feedback. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay consistent. That's just like with everything else in life. You want your relationship to work, you gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
You want, what I'm saying? You want to get promoted in your job, you gotta stay consistent. You want to get money, you gotta stay consistent. Everything you do, you gotta stay consistent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So look, we have Demi Power. That's actually who I was just mentioning about the spoken word artist who now has a few tracks out. Very, very great tracks. So she's commenting now. She said, "I need help." And when I say she's definitely business mindset. She follows directions good. So I tagged you in her comment, Demi. Diya information.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, on his IG. Look, let's boost his IG. Follow him. What's your IG handle again?
The author. DIYASHAKOOR. Shoot me a DM and then we gonna chop it up. I got you.
So Demi, be sure to contact Diya, and he got you.
Yeah,
He got you.
Man, look, the worst thing amongst black folks is they get the information, don't like to share it. If I have it, I'm gonna give it to you. You wanna get your books on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, all that stuff. I'm gonna give you everything I need. Nothing makes me feel better than seeing my people win.
Hey.
So I'm gonna help you out as much as I can. Trust me. If I can't do it, I'm gonna tell you I can't do it. So don't be asking for no money.
Look, I said straightforward, so don't be asking for no money. I'm gonna give you a penny for your thought.
You know what I'm saying? But I will help as much as I can. I'm gonna put you in the right direction. Like if you need help talking to people, you know what I'm saying? Even with registering music, I can show you how to go in there, how the percentages break down, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to help. I'm here to help.
And the book is very affordable, very, very affordable. So be sure to get it. And I want to mention before we play the last song and announce our winner. So I wanted to mention you recently won Author of the Month by Mova Speak magazine.
Yeah, Mother Speaks magazine. Yeah, Mother Speaks magazine. It's a magazine featured in the DMV area.
Okay.
Right? So I do a lot of work up there, doing events and networking and doing shows and stuff like that. And then I met the publisher for that magazine. We sat down, we chopped it up, or whatever the case may be. And then she read my book. She's like, "What? I'm about to recommend this to book clubs and all that stuff, and stuff like that." And then we got cool. She's like, "Look, I want to feature you as the author of the month because I really feel like this book needs to be, people need this book in their hands."
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything.
Yeah.
I am grateful for everything. Please, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I was featured in her magazine before, and then when she actually said it on radio, she's like, "Oh no, this is the book of the month." So I was like, yes.
Oh, congratulations
Thank
to
you,
you.
thank you. Yep.
And how did you feel winning? I know you got the yes. Was this your first time winning like an award for like a magazine? Well, as far as your book.
Well, as far as my book, earlier this year I was selected for a couple of book clubs.
Okay.
They read the feedback, the Amazon feedback, and I got selected for a couple of book clubs. And I got excellent feedback from them. I was on a couple other magazines early in the year though, when the book first came out.
Okay.
The book released in February.
Okay. And it's banging. It hasn't even been a whole year, and it's really, really popping off.
Yes.
Like, your reviews are hella crazy. Like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody,
yeah.
soon as people
They
read,
like that.
Literally, as soon as they read the acknowledgments, everybody that knows me, as soon as they read the acknowledgments, my phone's going off. Like, man, what is wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, man, just read the book.
man, look. Again, that's Diya Shakoor with us. His information will be posted. It's posted now, but we will repost it. We're trying to get those IG follows and views up.
Come on, man.
Look.
Like, come on, man. There's people out here literally, it's like kids that's like 19 years old, they got like 10,000 followers.
Right.
And all they do is brush their teeth in the mirror in the morning. I'm out here selling products, man.
Right.
I'm out here, you know, I gotta put people on game. I only got like a couple hundred followers.
Hey.
Come on, man. Come on, for real. Come on. I just gotta brush my teeth in the mirror in the morning.
And look, you may need to do that and then like do it for 2-3 seconds and then boom, your book information out there. Cause people like and review the weirdest things.
Yeah, I'm like, all this dude did was walk to his car and look down the street, and he got
10,000 views.
10,000 views. I'm like, dog, I'm out here trying to put y'all on game. I'm trying to help y'all with events coming up. I'm trying to help y'all write books. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, be a face in the community. And y'all like, I wasn't no parts of that shit. Sad but true.
We're going to play our final song, and then we're going to announce the winner. So this final song, it is by Von the Don. He's a member of Hustle Hard Music Group. It's called Up All Night. Shout out to Von the Don for sending the music.
Hey, little mama. Come a little close. Let me put something in your ear.
Up all night loving, up all night touching, up all night fuck you. I said we up all night fucking. Why you playing and I just get fucking? Up all night loving, up all night touching, up all night fucking. I said we up all night fucking. Why you playing and I just wanna fucking?
Ass like a stairway, I'm trying to hold it 10-2. All in your mind, trying to drive up your mental. Riding in the latest, and you know it's not a rental. So come fuck with a winner, so come fuck with a winner. There's some bad things I'm not saying, but I'm telling you I can change it. So fuck with me, if you think that you are brave enough. That's my true passion, and you know I ain't giving up. Shaking that ass fast, I'ma need you to slow it up. You my good luck, charm on my eyes, grabbing on my hips while I'm rubbing on the thighs. I'ma keep it real, not like them other guys. And them bitches want those spots, so they feeding you the lie. And I'm the shit, and you know I'm too official. And your hands soft, feel just like some tissue. And I got your back, I'ma protect you with this pistol. Cause anybody give you issue, pussy good is a missile. Doing shows and I miss you when I get back, it's a wrap. Pulling on your tracks, I'ma make you tap. Let me taste the cat, now I don't know how to act. Laying down the wood, about to split it with the axe. Legs around my neck, yeah, you know I like that. Every time you bite me, yeah, you know I bite back. Hold your body close and I'm never letting go. We be doing the most, getting better with every single stroke.
Up all night loving, up all night touching, up all night fucking. I said we up all night fucking. Why you playing and I just get fucking? Up all night loving, up all night touching, up all night fucking. I said we up all night fucking. Why you playing and I just wanna fuck? Bitch, we up all night, dick up in your stomach, telling me that you in love when I'm pounding on it. Simon says, arch your ass up and throw it back. I promise when we finish, you gon' want some more of that. Eating that pussy till you come all on my face. I'm toxic, love, I'ma give you something you can't replace. Have you looking like this young nigga can do some things. Take you out and buy you some of them expensive rings. After we done, I swear you gonna wanna marry me. Toxic nigga, how you fucked up eternally. To all the older women, I just got one one thing to say. Put your ear up to the speakers and just listen, babe. Just listen, babe. Age ain't nothing but a number, and throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. So why you keep playing, girl? Why you keep playing, girl? That's what Aaliyah said. Age ain't nothing but a number, and throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. So why you keep playing, girl? Why you keep playing, girl? Up all night loving, up all night touching, up all night fucking. I said we up all night fucking. Why you playing and I just get fucking? Up all night loving, up all night touching, up all night fucking. I said we up all night fucking. Why you playing and I just wanna fucking?
Alright, you guys, again, that was Vonda Don, Up All Night. Yeah, I definitely rock with that drink too. Look, we had to roll in there and say for toxic dick. Well, fuck, I don't know what it said, but I wrote it down trying to remember. It's something about toxic dick fuck you up externally, or was it internally?
It was fire.
I don't know, with some toxic penis. I was like, oh Lord. And this song, he said he want to be up all night fucking. He giving some toxic dick. I don't know. I'm real big on lyrics. I was like, what? Toxic. But we know some people know the most toxic situations, toxic things be unfortunately the most pleasurable at times. So shout out to Vonda Dawn for the song Up All Night. Look, so we actually have we're gonna do two winners. So again, this is for the grand scheme of life, and okay, Vonda Dawn says featuring Landlord Key. So that song was Vonda Dawn featuring Landlord Key, Up All Night.
Good job,
Definitely. So look, the first one I'm gonna nominate is the nominate that I'm gonna reward, whatever. It's gonna be Jamaica Noble. She killed the game. She killed the game. She was interactive throughout the whole show. So thank you so much for that. You'll get the first copy. And I'm looking now.
I'm going to sign it for you, too.
Okay, yes. You guys are going to get signed copies. And
in case I be a millionaire.
oh, yeah. Look, I'm on my copy side, too, then. Look, okay?
Just in case. You never know.
And yes, ma'am, Jamaica, you are welcome. And so, I was thinking the second person to be Demi. That's the poet. She's interested. She wants to link with you. I think just...
Her book comes on the basis that she follows me on Instagram.
Oh, you hear that? You hear that, Jimmy?
I'm playing.
Look.
I'm playing.
What Kevin Gates said, all relationships are circumstantial, right? If you want to book, follow him on IG, and I'm going to go look, by the way, because we support each other, right? We support each other on Sip and Chat, so be sure to follow. So, Demi, we're going to get you the second copy of the book. Make it go. Second copy goes to Demi. We have another copy that we're going to give, and that's going to be to the boss lady of the Factory Radio,
right.
Robin. So you're definitely going to get a copy of the book as well. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy the read. You guys, it's been real. It's been hella real. I've enjoyed myself, Diya. I hope you enjoy yourself.
Yes, I loved it.
Awesome.
I loved it. Yes, the energy here was love. The music was good. The questions was good.
Yeah.
Everything was love. This is my thing. I love it.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
And
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. No, we appreciate you coming on. Yeah, because you busy and selling these books. Look, he's pushing that book.
The book.
He's pushing that book.
That's right.
So look, I did bring you a thank you gift if you go reach over to your live. And you can open it at home, you open it now, whatever, it's up to you, but that's your gift for being a guest on Sip and Chat, and it's greatly appreciated.
I want you a gift too. Cause this is Sip and Chat. Oh yeah.
And you guys, the shirts are made by Mike M Exclusive. I think that's his handles. Mike Davenport. That's who you'll find him on Facebook for sure. Awesome,
I'm excited.
awesome work.
I'm excited
Awesome
now.
work.
Oh, y'all trying to get me drunk. Oh, all right then.
Look, you got some goodies in that bag. If you guys want to be a guest on Sip and Chat, please send me a message on IG or Facebook. That's sip.chat.vibe. Or send me an email correspondence, sip.chat@gmail.com, sipp.chat@gmail.com. And before we wrap up,
I didn't go out like this,
No,
but
it's okay.
this is Sipping Chat, so I brought you
yes.
that's a shot glass.
Baby,
It's
I
not
like-
a beer mug.
No,
It's a shot glass.
This is a hella shot. You talking about, I'm trying to get you fucked up.
And you already had the book. So
Yes,
I brought
'cause
the pen and the bookmark.
And I need this bookmark.
Yes.
Because I don't want to bend the pages. Yes. Oh, and thank you for the pen, because I actually love pens. I got like a cup full of pens, but nothing that's customized. Hard to Oppose Publishing.
That's right. If you need help with it, I got you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you geared up too.
I got shirts. I'm sold out of shirts. I bought a shirt. I
Oh,
sold out of
you know, I
shirts.
was ready to say, well, what's my shirt?
I know, I sold out. I'm sorry.
Okay. But
So
great.
I will get you one, and I will bring you one. I promise you, I got you.
Y'all, we all laugh, so y'all got this right.
Yeah, I got you.
But until then, I got a big shot. But look, I don't know how many ounces. It don't say how many ounces this is.
But
But this a whole drink.
Too many of those. You be straight.
Because it's all the way down. And I love that it has your information on here as well. I might have to swag it, Jack. But I'll be sure to say I got an idea from you if I
There's
do.
no such thing. We are sharing ideas.
Absolutely.
It don't matter if you do it. It ain't gonna stop you from selling mine.
Big fact. Big fact. Hey, before we wrap up, just tell everyone where they can find you again.
Again, Facebook, Diya Shakoor, DIYA, SHAKOOR. Instagram, IG, the author, Diya Shakoor, DIYA, SHAKOOR. Twitter, writing, Bama, BAMMA. Fan base, Author D Shakoor. Clubhouse, Author D Shakoor. You know, you can find me. And the link is in the bio for the book on all of my social media. So support. Just because I'm talking about it I done made it, don't mean I don't want to sell no books.
Right.
I ain't made it nowhere yet.
Be sure to support. And Kevin Jackson, you want the rest of this pod? It's Pineapple Pop. I'm going to need you to be a guest on Sip and Chat so we can sip about it, okay? All right, that's how we're going to do that. Look, good night, everyone. Catch us next Wednesday on Sip and Chat, 8 to 9 p.m. Be sure to follow Diya Shakoor, and we are out of here.